Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just got done watching the Top Rank show. Heavyweights headlined the show. Ajagba versus Zan Kossobutskiy. Jared Anderson versus Rudenko. The headliners, co-main and main. I was kind of like let down by both fights. I don't know if it's just me. Am I tripping? If I am tripping, I would definitely want y'all to let me know if I'm tripping. Effie Ajagba in the beginning seemed like Kossobutskiy, my bad. Kossobutskiy was a test for him. But as Effie Ajagba started touching on him, Kossobutskiy showed that he didn't even want to be there. So bad that he hit him with like 7 low blows. That was some wild shit. I hope they dock this check. Strange fight because the guy was supposed to be coming here. The guy was supposed to be coming here to, make an impression. But he definitely made an impression. It was just the wrong one. That was crazy. Get disqualified like that. I ain't seen nothing like that in a long time. Since like Riddick Bowe and Andrew Galata. That was some wild shit. I was looking forward to the matchups. On paper, it was a good matchup, but the way it turned out was ass. It was a letdown. Rudenko versus Jared Anderson kind of turned out the way I thought it would because, once I seen the guys, not his record, but how he was built, 6'1.5". Not in his youth anymore, 39 years old. I knew he wouldn't be able to take too much from Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson is like 23 years old, 22, 23 years old, young man. Put too much on him, caused the referee to step in. I believe it was like the 4th round, 5th round, something like that. Caused the referee to step in, stop the fight. It was to be expected. The guy really ain't have too much with him. He's throwing a lot of wild punches, but trying to step to Jared Anderson at the same time, that type of fight is not smart, being in there with a sharpshooter. So it was what it was. Jared Anderson got the knockout. Undercard was a little better. Was a lot better, I'm gonna say. We seen Nico Ali Walsh in a tough fight. Got beat, got outworked. You know what I mean? He didn't really get his ass beat, but he got outworked. He was in there with a short, sturdy guy at middleweight and really just couldn't keep him up off him. But I was surprised that Ali Walsh didn't use his legs a little more. I think he should have definitely tried to box a little more, stay behind his jab, you know what I mean? But he was kind of getting caught up in a fight. And I understand, because when the guy's in your face and pressing you, it's hard to keep a cool head. But, you know what I mean, it cost him a loss. I think he should have took, had he been smarter. We saw Bruce Shushu Carrington in there with a tough opponent. Angel Contreras put up a good fight. Shushu had to use his skills, stayed sharp all night, kept a good distance, used good angles. You know what I mean? Put up a good fight. Like what I saw, you know what I mean? But I think what we expect from these guys when they fighting on TV so early, we see them knocking people out. I think we'd be expecting stoppages sometimes, and we didn't get that tonight. But I said it a while back. I think Shushu just gonna be one of those superior boxers. I think Shushu just gonna be one of them superior boxers that outpoints guys, gonna outsmart guys. You know what I mean? Beat him to the punch. He got very fast hands, and he got real good height for 126 pounds. Abdullah Mason versus Cesar Villarraga. I hope I said that right. Was also in a tough one. The guy was a little undersized, but he was tough. And you know, he came to fight. But Abdullah Mason, too much for him. Kept a good distance, kept a good pace, touched the body real well. You know what I mean? Beat the guy up, but couldn't get the knockout. Who else we had? The heavyweight Milton versus Lewis. I think Milton got an issue with his tank because it was a few times he could have had Lewis out of there. Craig Lewis was ready to go, but didn't step on the gas. You know what I mean? I was a little let down by that. I thought he would get the stoppage, let the guy survive. But lesson learned. He was in there with a sloppy fighter who made shit awkward. Big guy. One thing I noticed about Nico, when he shoots his jab, he often falls in and gives up his length. Yeah, I was seeing that too. But that comes from the inexperience. You know what I mean? But I got to be a little hard on him because, you know what I mean, being related to Ali, first thing you should be learning is footwork. It seemed like K. Ramos trained every prospect at top rank. I mean, it did look that way. You know what I mean? It did look that way. He definitely got his work in tonight, for sure. Lewis looked ready to go since the first round. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt. And I was like, I can't believe he letting this guy survive. You know what I mean? Like, get him out of there. Stop playing with him. I got a question, though. Seeing that they're trying to be more active with Jared Anderson, do you guys think that we see Jared Anderson versus Effie Ajagba at the end of the year? Usyk is food for Wilder for sure. Yeah, no urgency. Shushu looks sharp. Yeah, Shushu is sharp. Real good boxer. I give it to him. Real good boxer for sure. But do y'all think we see Effie Ajagba versus Jared Anderson at the end of the year? I think that's the fight they're going to make. Especially because of what we just saw. Abdel was bobbing. They call me 50-50, huh? Hey, that's how I be feeling sometimes. Jared needs a few more fights. You think Jared Anderson need a few more fights for Ajagba? I feel like they on the same level. I feel like Ajagba and Jared Anderson on the same level. Ajagba just a taller guy, but I feel like the level is the same. How is Usyk food for Wilder? All of a sudden, Wilder became more skilled than Usyk. Skills, listen, skills do matter, but Wilder is too much for Usyk. If we be real, Daniel Dubois hurt Usyk to the body a couple times. You know what I mean? And Dubois is young himself, and he don't have too much experience. He got some fights, but a guy like Wilder kill Usyk. Wilder's too big, too fast for Usyk. And you got to remember, Usyk not a natural heavyweight. Usyk was a cruiserweight, which is right under heavyweight. It's not impossible, but Wilder is a giant. Tyson Fury kill Usyk. Deontay Wilder kill Usyk. No disrespect to Usyk. Usyk do have skills, but he can't get away all night. He can't get away all night. Trust me when I tell you. Give Jared 1 to 2 more fights. I think that's possible. AG, that man, blood to Ali is like them kids' blood. The Michael Jackson, they ain't related. Hey, yo, bro. I was thinking the same shit. I'm like, there's no way this boy related to Muhammad Ali and he can't dance. I think they trying to get rid of the Ajagba contract. I kind of felt that way too by some of the comments they were making during the fight. They thought that guy would be a tougher fight. They were saying that that guy was supposed to, Kossobutskiy was supposed to fight Jared Anderson, but they decided to put him on a Ajagba thinking he would be tougher. And it was tougher because them low blows was crazy. How do you think Top Rank views Ajagba? If they don't believe he can be a solid contender, I think they'll look to make a fight with him and Anderson. That's why I said that. That's why I said that. I said at the end of the year, I think they're going to try to make Anderson an Ajagba. I really think that. I think Ajagba kind of let Top Rank down simply because they thought he would be like Wilder. They thought he was dealing with the same type of power because the size is almost the same, but I don't think he packing the same type of punch. And Ajagba, he boxed like he's still trying to figure it out. Like he don't trust his ability. Jared haven't really improved, in my opinion. He's going to have to lose to learn. I don't think he gotta lose, but I think he gotta respect and understand the flaws he do have and respect and understand what heavyweight boxing is. You know what I mean? Like I said in the past, he can box. He do got good skills. But it's like a lightweight. It's like he try to move like a lightweight at times. And heavyweights can put you in trouble. Being in the heavyweight division, you can be in trouble. Wilder was robbed of being undisputed when AJ had the belts. Yeah. And they tried their best to keep AJ away from him. What about Jermaine Franklin versus Jared? That's a great fight. That's actually a great fight. No way Wilder don't throw body shots. Not saying Usyk will win, but I can't see Wilder outboxing him. Just the right hand as usual. Listen, Wilder would kill Usyk. I'm not being biased, bro. Wilder and Fury is the two giants in the heavyweight division. They the most two dangerous men in the heavyweight division. He'll kill Usyk. I'm telling y'all. That makes sense. Got to cash him out. Pivot to Anderson to be the flagship dude. What you mean by that flagship? What would you add to Abdullah Mason game? It's tough to say because he a kid. See, people don't understand, like, Abdullah Mason was in there doing a lot. He was showing a lot, and he got good patience. He got a good jab. I would add some head movement to him, some rhythm. You know what I mean? Put a little more rhythm in there. You know what I mean? Give me some more head movement. You don't got to start dancing and getting all crazy loose, but put some head movement in there. I think the reason I say that is because as you go up in levels, them guys going to be throwing that same type of shit back, and you got to be ready to move your head. And he got caught with some little shots tonight. Not nothing too crazy, but some little shots. And I feel like, you know what I mean, if he don't start moving his head, he going to have to pay for that somehow, some way. But him being as young as he is, he got a lot of room to learn. But people have to understand, too, he don't have his man strength. So when they start moving him up and they start looking like he having trouble, it's because the difference in strength. I'm telling y'all now, he's strong, but he's strong for a 19-year-old. I think Mason gives up the clinch too easily. Brian Peterson versus Jared Anderson. I would like to see that fight. Wilder will put his right hand all the way through Usyk's midsection. Real shit. I can't wait to see Wilder Joshua fight. Right. Yeah, I got Wilder knocking out Usyk for sure. He needs to try to counter. Do you think the Danny Dubois punch was legit? I do. I think the shot was right on the belt. You know what I mean? And they tell you in the beginning, you know what I mean, long as the belt ain't too low, but like they be like, yo, the belt is good. All of a sudden, he hurt Usyk with a body shot. They saying it was a low blow and gave him all types of time to recover. Shushu is 26, Abdullah only 19, he will be okay. No, I said I know Shushu is 26, but I was talking about Abdullah Mason. A focused fury destroyed Wilder and Allen in the same night. Who is Allen? When Jabril next fight? October 21st. I always wanted to ask about Spence and Bud fight. Looking from both sides, do you have an example of a fight that you won and lost that even had you kind of shocked by your performance? Maybe in the amateurs. As a pro, I appreciate the platter money, Miss Jackie. Thank you. I need it. I need to eat. I appreciate it. As an amateur, probably, yeah, but not as a pro. As a pro, I was never really in shape. I took fights. I took a lot of fights short notice, and I just went in there and rumbled. And I actually surprised myself sometimes. But Baby was landing on the same spot. Big Baby was landing on the same spot all night. He was breaking that body up. I give him that. He was definitely breaking that body up. But what was the relevance to that question about Spence and Bud? Moment of silence for these likes. Let's turn the likes up, gang. Hey, listen. My man Marcus House says not enough likes going on there. We got 139 people, 34 likes. And Miss Jackie sent some paper over. I appreciate that, Miss Jackie. So we're going to go ahead and take 10 seconds, a moment of silence, to go ahead and get the likes up. In 3, 2, 1. Appreciate y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Usyk will box circles around Wilder. Wilder's style hasn't changed. Y'all ain't getting it, bro. What you think of Brandon Lee? I think Brandon Lee is pretty good. I think it's time for him to step it up though too. I think Brandon Lee need a good fight. It's a lot of good fights out here. Jackie blessed Ali bet. If Truck knocks out a better fighter than Hernandez next, what will be your thoughts? I mean, for that to happen, you would have to say he went in the lab and he studied. He really paying attention to his coaches and really paying attention to what they need him to do. Hernandez is a tough customer. What I don't want you to do is you see a guy with a better record and assume that they better than Hernandez. Hernandez is battle tested, war ready. And guess what? Truck Simpson was supposed to beat Hernandez. He just went about it the wrong way. Usyk versus Ruiz, how that fight play out to you? I think that's a good fight. That's a good fight. I see Usyk having trouble with Ruiz because of the speed, but I see Ruiz having trouble with Usyk because of the southpaw stance and speed. You know what I mean? So that fight, that's an intriguing fight. And plus, Andy Ruiz look like he on his shit right now. You think Earl's super basic and one-dimensional? How they try and say, I think Baby Man try and troll because Earl one of my favorite fighters. I don't think he's super basic. I think he just looked super basic against Terrence Crawford because Terrence Crawford bring a lot to the table. Let's be honest. Marcus House, I appreciate the love. Top Rank needs to step up the competition for the prospects. Some of them they do. I think they need to step up the competition for Xander Zayas for sure. Who you got, Zhang or Torres? I think it's too early for Torres. Bruce Carrington, Richard Hitchens, Shakur Steven, Clarissa Shields, Lorenzo Truck, Jalil Hackett, Jerry Anderson, Geronda Davis. When all the dust settles at heavyweight, the fight to make is Jerry Anderson versus Bakhdur Jololov. I got to check him out. Top Rank needs to step up Competition, I read that already. I'm tripping. You're probably right, but I don't know. I need to do more research. Black to sugars. What that mean? Usyk would not fight Wilder. He know what's up. And that's the thing. Usyk keep talking about Fury. He know not to fight Wilder. Wilder gonna put him out. Boots should go to the UK and fight Conor Bennett. I hope they're gonna have good security because they're gonna need good security getting out of there. Manuel Chance ever got to work on your gym. That young is special. I seen him before, but no, I ain't never get to had none of my guys go up against G. I told you about Tim Bradley. I hate boy. Now he hating on Boots. I think Tim Bradley just working for his people. He working for ESPN and he working for Top Rank. So whatever he said, I don't know. Salute from West Australia by the way of East Oakland. Shout out to West Australia. Shout out to East Oakland. I remember you were harassing Punch Drunk in one of his lives, sir. What you think about Effie fight? I think Effie just got done dirty. That joint was a street fight. Effie was supposed to snap, but he kept his cool, so you know what I mean, I give him respect for that, for keeping his cool, because motherfucker hit me in my dick 7 times. We get to it. Oh, it's turning into a whole street rumble. A whole melee would have broke out. Bruce Carrington, Richard Hitchison. Tim Bradley is hands down the worst commentator in boxing at the moment. I don't think he the worst. I think he just be going with the narratives. I don't think Tim Bradley the worst though. I ain't gonna do that to him. Anderson is food for Jololoff. I'm calling it now. Wilder feet are terrible. If it goes past 4, he loses to Usyk by a TKO or KO. Yo, I'm telling y'all, Wilder knocking Usyk out. I'm telling y'all. Telling y'all, bro. Did you watch the OTX card? I did watch that card. I didn't watch the whole card, but I watched like 3 fights, the last 3 fights. What's popping? SP got beats. What's popping? What you think next for Boots? Because I doubt he get Bud. No, he ain't gonna get the Bud fight, but Stadionis, yes. I think Stadionis. I saw a film study from the first Usyk AJ fight. Usyk ate a lot of rice. He can't afford that against Wilder. Wilder gonna stretch Usyk. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, I really think Wilder put him out, bro. Put him out real bad, too. Dubois was robbed. I agree. Dubois got done dirty. Jesus Ramos versus Boots at 54. What you think? I think that's a great fight. I like Jesus Ramos. Long arms, sturdy. He down to rumble. Got a great chin. I think Boots' skill set will oversee that, though. I think Boots is one of the sharpest fighters in the world. I watched him work. Not being biased. I'm telling you, I watched the boy work every day for a long while. He mean in the gym, bro. Brandon Lee versus Hitchens, who you got, G? That's a great fight. I feel like Brandon Lee, he got to have you in front of him to get his hands off. It'll be difficult for him because Hitchens got a beautiful boxing style and he got a great height, fast hands. But he got to be careful with Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee can punch. Break down Wilder Usyk. Fuck you talking about? That's it right there. That's the breakdown for Wilder Usyk. Big right hand. He going to sleep. No disrespect to Usyk. I like Usyk. I think Usyk sharp, but he not getting away with that, bro. Fucking around with my guy. How does Lorenzo Simpson and Emma Williams matchup go? That's a great fight. I don't know. That's going to be a rumble. That'd be a rumble. That'd be a good rumble. Usyk low-key got knocked out today. What y'all think Wilder going to do to him? That's what I'm saying. Wilder a killing. I'm going to keep it a B. A lot of people think Shakur next. Pound for pound best, I think, is Boots. I think both of them got something to bring to the table. So do Tank. So do Devin Haney. It's a lot of fighters, bro. It's a lot of great fighters. But the only way we're going to be able to really separate, we got to see them get in the ring with each other. Usyk did a LeBron-type flop in boxing. Yes, he did. Usyk was bitching low-key. He was bitching. Lorenzo Simpson versus Hernandez was crazy. I think he just fought the wrong fight. Jesus Ramos did Joey Spencer dirty. Yeah, Joey Spencer had never been in a fight like that. It was a little bit too much pressure for him. Joey Spencer, a good fighter, but he never seen nothing like that in his life. Joshua Curry, appreciate the love, bro. Mason got touched up a little today, and Nico got whooped on. Nico just got outworked for sure. Mason definitely got to move his head more. He also uses that lead to pill and fire behind it. He ain't mindless as people think. You don't KO that many guys with just power alone. Hey, yo, listen. People be saying I'm a hater too, right? Because I say little shit, right? About a motherfucker moving his head. I'm not saying, he looked, Abdullah Mason looked like shit or anything like that. When I'm matching up fighters or what I'm imagining what a fighter need to work on, what I'm imagining is one of these young fighters being in there with a top fighter. And with the top fighter or a guy on your level, you're going to have to move your head. You know what I mean? So I don't want nobody to say, oh, Greg Hackett was hating this and that. It's not hate. I'm always thinking about a level up or, that level them kids is on. And it's like, bro, you got to move your head. You're not going to outwork everybody. You're not going to be stronger than everybody. You're going to the fight in AC September 20th. My bro fighting. Who fighting in AC? I might go. No, real shit. What's poppin', ladies and gentlemen? I'm here. Talk to me. Tank that bull for real, man. For sure. Protect your dome. Or related to Jalil Hackett, the boxer. That's my cousin. Come on, someone had to give Boots the business at some point. I know he didn't beat everyone up there walking the gym. Listen, everybody I seen him box, I'm not trying to be funny. I swear to God, I'm not trying to be funny. I swear on my mom, I'm not trying to be funny. Everybody I seen him box, bro, he worked them out. Worked them out. I'm not trying to act like he a mutant. I'm not doing that. I'm saying I seen it, bro, every time, bro. And when I say the work ethic in the gym, I'm not just talking about sparring. I'm talking about when he hitting the bag. Boots was going to do, if he do 20 rounds in the bag, every round going to be at the same rate, bro. The same output, bro. I agree with you, G. Mason is too reliant on reflexes. He got to move his head, keep his hands up in the range, and get off the line in general. That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to hate on nobody, man. Ain't no money in hating. Anderson defense was great tonight. I give him a B for the defense tonight. I think the body work was great. I think the body work Jared Anderson was putting on game was great. Mason should have stayed in the amateurs, got some international experience. That JO stuff doesn't mean anything. You need to fight elite level grown men in the amateurs. But they call me a hater when I talk like that. What is Booth's best attribute? His work ethic. He in the gym all the time. All the time. Is Jalil for real your cousin? Ask him. Ask his dad, Bernard. Who's your favorite heavyweight boxer of all time and why? Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was my favorite because he always overcame and he told people what he was going to do, and he was a real person. He believed in love. He believed in showing love. He really touched the people. He fought for the people. And when they wanted him to go to war to kill people that he didn't know, he wasn't standing on that. He said, no, not doing that. He said, ain't none of them over there ever called me a nigga. Why the fuck I'm gonna go over there and kill babies, kill innocent women and men and kids to fight a war in a country where the country don't even respect me? That's the realest shit ever. So that's why, to me, my favorite heavyweight, favorite fighter, one of them, Muhammad Ali. I'm trying to tell y'all. They don't make dudes like that no more. Do you think guys are rushing to become professionals for the money? For the example, Carrington and Mason are nice, but I think they need more international. Well, Bruce Carrington did have the international experience. He did get he almost was an Olympian. Or did he make the team? Did Bruce make the team? I think he might have made the team. But Abdullah Mason, I agree. I feel like he should have stayed. You got 160 watching and 71 likes. Smash the like button. I appreciate y'all. It's top ranked spoon feeding their fights. Appreciate your commentary and analysis, G. Keep working. Appreciate you, Joseph P. That's love, bro. Then Anderson just fight. Yeah, he just got done fighting. They should take advantage of social media to create income while they're still in the amateurs. Tampa, Florida, here. What's good, G? What's popping, Mike Jones? Ali the greatest for sure. Yeah, I watched Shushu for sure. He definitely was sharp. Joshua should have gave Ruiz that trilogy to get some practice ducking them Wilder punches. A shot coming from Ruiz and a shot coming from Wilder is two different things. Simply because the height difference, the speed, the angle, all of that shit is different. When somebody punching downhill, whoa, fuck is you doing? And Wilder be raging out when he punch. Something told me to bet against Nico based on his last fight. Damn, I could have made a bad. Yeah, I don't know why. Nico like a, I don't know what you call him because I don't remember him like fighting in the amateurs, and I guess he did have some amateur experience, and I really wouldn't remember him fighting in the amateurs because I ain't had nobody around at that time where I was like moving around and I could have saw him. But to me, he just came out of nowhere. He like a creative player and shit. It's like somebody they made up and shit. Like I don't know, cause the Ali shit, he don't look like Ali, and he damn sure don't move like him. So I don't know where they getting this shit from. Nico was shocked he lost. Off-topic question, Greg. Is your people from South and moved to Philly, or y'all just straight from Philly? My grandfather is from down south. My grandfather is from Georgia. Anderson just fought again. Yeah, Shushu low-key remind me of Bud a bit. I don't know. Shushu remind me of Shushu. If you think of potential fight Benavidez and Andre, I think that's going to be a banger. That's going to be a great fight. Ruiz and Anderson, I think it's too early for Anderson. Shakur should move over to PBC. That'll be much bigger for his career. I think he ain't gonna end up over there. 4 fights in 1 year, impressive. Shushu is definitely baby Bud, shaking my head. The Caucasian Clay. He definitely is trying to use and abuse that Ali shit. Yeah, I don't even believe that shit, bro. I don't think that's really his people's. Shushu is very cerebral and intelligent, a true student of the game. Would love to see him develop some finishing power as he ages. Some of the best insights in boxing from GH, keeping it 100. I appreciate that. I really do. Sounds like Frank and Shakur. A go, Greg. We getting close. That's gonna be a good one. They said the purse bid is gonna be on my birthday. Oh yeah, I can't wait, baby. It's his stance that make him look like Bud a little bit. I don't see Shakur moving to PBC while having Jay Prince as a manager. Interesting point. What do you think about Robisi versus Fulton at 126? I think that's a good fight. That would be interesting to see. Kylie Boy was popping. Andre defense actually reminds me of Usyk. He shells into a high guard and laterally moves outside an angle. I can see Benavidez maybe punishing this to the body and get a knockdown. Ali Black, I don't know who kid that is. Yeah, I don't know who kid that is. Neither. I told y'all that's like some type of AI or some shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. I don't know where that kid came from. Greg is unbiased. You call it straight down the middle. I try my best, bro. I'm telling y'all. I really do try my best. I be trying, you know what I mean? People be saying that I be being biased, but when I'm being biased, I tell you I'm being biased. You know what I mean? When I'm being biased, I need to cut too. I'm looking like an alley cat out here. When I'm being biased, I'm telling y'all I'm being biased. Yeah, I just Googled Nico's amateur background. Dude had one amateur fight. I think his team might have done him a disservice by moving him so quickly. He needs a lot of seasoning. Yes, he do. Who you had between Jimmy Young, Georgie Benton, Melvin Teller, and Joe Frazier? Georgie Benton. I love Georgie Benton. I ain't gonna lie. What's going on with these fighters popping dirty? There's a lot of that going on because a lot of that been going on. Seems like everybody's scared of Sabriel Matias. He the real problem of the 140 division. I think what it is with Subriel Matias, dudes will fight him, but not for the money they offer. Layla Ali is the only boxer I know from his bloodline, and she looked just like him. But this kid, Ali Walsh, I don't know where he came from. Ask Layla Ali, do she know ball? I'm gonna definitely ask her. Is his daughter's? Is his daughter's? Hold on, it's his daughter's son from Ali's first wife. Nico's father is Caucasian. That's why there's no resemblance. He need to throw him back in the basket. Tim Witherspoon was so great, really underrated. Tim Witherspoon was a gangster too. Put you right out. I remember he changed somebody's face. He hit a motherfucker and made the whole face change. How would Tank do against T.O. at 140? That would be a great rumble. That would be an electrifying fight. I would love to see that. This some good smoke. I ain't gonna lie, this good smoke right here. Tasty box. The berry pineapple ice. Throw him back in the basket. Real shit, get him out of here. Antoine Russell will dog walk Matias. That's a great fight, bro. Damn, watered down Ali. Yeah, he gotta go. Yeah, he gotta go back in the basket, bro. I don't know where they got him from. He on some bullshit. He ain't got no footwork. His jab ass. Have you seen Boots take a crazy shot at sparring? If so, how did he respond? Did he take a crazy shot? I see him get hit. I can't say like a crazy boom, like somebody hit him hard as shit. I see him get hit though. No, this ain't a CBD, John. I think it got like a little bit of nicotine, maybe. I don't know. And this shit got switched. Dio. This shit got switch on it. You smoke different. Dio, you can throw the standard clip at a nigga or you can hit him with 30. Whoa. My bad. I snapped out. I think Nico is riding that name. Yeah, he need to get that Ali shit back and just go wash. Your opinion on Baltimore fighter is tanking anomaly? And not, how you say that? Anomaly? That shit just fucked my head up looking at the N and the M. Break it down for me. Your opinion on Baltimore fighters is tanking. What you mean by that? What's the meaning of that word? I ain't the smartest motherfucker around. I'm the sharpest, but I ain't the smartest. So tell me what you mean by that. What that word mean? You learn something new every day. Eubanks B. Smith. This time, Bo Mack is the trainer. I heard, no, I ain't gonna tell y'all what I heard. Hey, G, he just prop Tank. He just a prop. Top Rank used his last name to sell tickets. That's how I'm feeling. Shit smoke like a chimney, right? Gary Russell versus Scooter breakdown. Speed, a whole lot of speed. That's a great fight. I'm gonna give y'all that. But let me think. I'm computing in my mind. Who you got between Frank and Shakur and how you think it looked? I think that's a great fight for 5-6 rounds, and then I think Shakur pulls off. Simple as that. I think he's gonna torture him, kind of like Floyd did Zab. I think it's gonna look like that. I want to see Bivol and Better VF. Me too. How do you think Abdullah Mason looked tonight? Abdullah Mason looked good. Something out of the ordinary. Oh, Tank. All right, so listen. The reason Tank style is out of the ordinary is because it's not so much his style, it's who he is as a person. Tank is a nasty motherfucker, and he know how to tap into his animal instincts. Tank know how to tap all the way into his animal instincts. Not just any person know how to do that. Just because you box and just because you're around a guy like Tank don't mean you're going to pick that up. That's just some shit you got to have in your mind. So being a fighter is just like being a serial killer. You got to make a decision and you got to make it quick. You know what I'm saying? You don't got too much time. That's why serial killers, they be hard to catch them because they be making the decisions. A lot of them don't sit home and make the decision. A lot of them just do it. They just make it happen. Like Jeffrey Dahmer. He was not Jeffrey Dahmer. What's the other one? Yeah, he was one of them too. But what was the one that used to get all the girls? They used to snap on all the girls. He was just doing shit. So Tank is like that. He just Tank like a Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy was so crazy and he racked up so many numbers because it was just spur of the moment. Boom. Oh, I see one. Grab her. Boom. Do this. Do that. He was nasty. He was vicious. Tank like that. Tank a vicious dude. And I'm sorry to make that analogy, but you know what I'm saying? That's the first thing that came to my mind. So when Charles Manson was more contemplated though. He sat home and really, he cooked that up. But he was cooking that shit up for years too. You know what I mean? When you fighting, when you a fighter and you a fighter like Tank, that's not some shit that's gonna come every day. Now, the way of Baltimore boxing, from what I see, Baltimore boxing is about biting down, being tough. John Wayne Gacy, yeah, all them crazy motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But what I see the Baltimore style is bite down and outwork a motherfucker. That's the style. But the animal that Tank is, everybody can't be that. Tank is the type of talent, and the reason I say it like this is because look at the combination of what you get. You get a short, stocky motherfucker that's fast, got good boxing ability, but he punch like probably like a middleweight, super middleweight. He got a crazy punch on him. Where do I get the merch, G? I got the link in the description. I mean, if you hit the link in the description, those is the latest GHB Neighborhood Olympian collaboration shirts, Golden Chin. And they good shirts too. They feel like jackets. I ain't gonna lie. Not these, not the black Jones. This my, let me see. This is my third edition. Just the third edition, but it's the second edition collaboration with Neighborhood Olympian, Your Chin, My Hands, Chris Rock, and Will Smith on the drum, smacking this shit out. Chris Rock on the back, my official logo. You feel me? Son of Sam type shit. Tank half retarded. That retarded punch, that retarded strength is real, and he have confidence in that one punch. He talk slow but punch fast. His body built like a micro bully. Real shit though. Not trying to be funny. Truck was out punched by Hernandez and game plan was trash. What's going on with Virgil Ortiz? I don't know, but I wish him good health. Forget Regis, Dav, let's get Devin, Tank, Shakur, and Frank. Oh, I like how that sound. Devin, Tank, Shakur, and Frank. Somebody gonna be laying that stank. You hear me? Tank punched at 9:39 on one of those what? Punch machines, yeah. You never know, but that's just what I see. I don't think Tank has a chance. He just needs to focus. Greg, does Tank beat Shakur or other way around? I think really, man, I keep telling y'all with that fight, it's just who show up. Who gonna be the sharpest that night? Who gonna be the man that night? Big support from the Yay area. Y'all already know, man. Shit getting real hyphy in here. Did I say it right? Shit about to get real hyphy in this joint. Ghost ride somebody fucking whip. Y'all know I fuck with my boy. Y'all know I fuck with my boy E40. You feel me, Weeble? Virgil versus Lubin would be fire. Hell yeah. How you see Devin? High too. What you talking about? Boots versus Fundora. Who you got? Fundora too sloppy. Boots would make him look crazy. I'm scared for Dev against Tank. That's a great fight though. We need those type of fights. Raymond Ford, Robisi, great fight. Hardest hitting amateur I seen. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, right? Back in the day, back in like 2000, 2006, 7, 8 maybe. It was this kid named Camacho. He was like Puerto Rican, dark-skinned Puerto Rican. Real dark. He probably was like one shade under me, but he was Puerto Rican. This little motherfucker was punching, bro. He was knocking out little young boys. He was like 14 when I first seen him. He was knocking them out. Like not stopping him. He was hitting him. He hit a one young boy with an uppercut. Boom! Little motherfucker went to sleep down Front Street Gym. That shit was crazy, bro. And I seen him do it like 2, 3 more times. And then he later on got shot in the head. He ain't die. He got shot in the head, though. He knocked somebody out over a dirt bike, I heard. Got shot in the head. It was crazy. Young boy was punching. Yeah, like Matias. Yeah, he was dark like Matias. Yeah. But the boy was punching, bro. I never seen no kid hit like that, bro. He was a kid. Jesus Mono Ramos versus Tim Zoo at 54. I would love to see that fight. Who has the best Philly shell in history? I say Mayweather. I say Georgie Benton. I say I say Georgie Benton, James Toney, then Mayweather. Georgie Benton, James Toney, then Mayweather. Just my opinion. Can't be repetitive against Tank. That's true. Just witnessed a four-car pileup, including a semi-accident. Including a semi-accident going to be stuck in traffic for a while. Guess I'm watching you live, Greg. Hey, man, I hope everybody make it through, man. That's first of all. You know what I mean? I hope you make it home safe. Derek James, what? What did he say? Derek James about to lose to Wilder and Shakur. Feel for him. Got a lot on his hands. I mean, you know, I think they're going to be some great fights. We'll see what's up. Most people don't know ish about boxing. No, they don't. People don't mention the death and Tank resume for real punchers. Don't know how the others would react to it. True. You don't name the top 5 counterpunchers. Top 5 counterpunchers? I don't know, man. It could be some sneaky motherfuckers out here. Your lives be tight. I appreciate that. Tight as in good. James Toney got the best shoulder rolls. Who you see Gary Antoine Russell fighting next? I want him to get a title shot. I told y'all, I think it's going to be Subriel Matias. How is that Shakur and Frank fight going to play out? I told y'all, I think Shakur and Frank going to play out like Zab and Floyd. I think Shakur is going to be back and forth for about four to 6 rounds. And then after 6, I think Shakur going to torture Frank Martin. I think he going to work him out. Best amateur fighter you seen that never went pro. Best amateur fighter I see. Bear Richardson. Bear Richardson. Yep. Another one, Kerry Richardson. No, they wasn't related. Just happened to have the same last name. Kerry Richardson was a puncher. Big motherfucker. West Philly. Carlos Adames and Janabek. I think a Janabek knock him out. St. Louis in the fucking house. I appreciate the love. Tyson versus David Tua, that would have been a banger. Whoever would have got tired would have lost. Both my favorite at 140. Yeah, that's fireworks. Lomachenko was good. For sure. Shakur's coming into his power at 35. The placement. Shakur washes Frank 10-2. That's gonna be a hyped up joint. I hope they fight. I hope they fight real bad. I need a kiss up. This joint looking rough, cousin. This joint look like I sell Lucy's. Lucy's. You feel me? I think Shakur gonna clean Martin up. Clean up Martin. Won't be close from the beginning to end. How I see Devin vs. T.O. How I see Devin versus T.O. What's your thoughts, favorite fighters in Philly in history? I don't know. I gotta go in my bag. I stay high. What you mean you stay high? Prime Crawford versus Prime Manny Pacquiao. He'll beat the shit out Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao will be running into all types of shit. But versus Crawford, I think Manny Pacquiao will win the first 3 rounds. Was Eddie Futch from Philly? I don't know. Eddie Futch. I don't think Eddie Futch was from Philly. I think Eddie Futch was from Michigan. I gotta look it up. I don't know. Somebody look it up. Where was Eddie Futch from? Is anyone taking Shields seriously? I don't know, man, but I hope what's his name? Keith Thurman don't make a mistake and hit her too hard. Shit gonna get ugly for him. What you think about Carmel Moulton? I think he a good fighter. I think he's a kid. He's still a kid. He from Mississippi. I was wrong. I said Michigan. I knew it was something with an M. But they say he's from Mississippi. Eddie Futch. Somebody else said Detroit. Hold up, y'all. I mean, y'all gotta figure this shit out. I'm gonna ask Frank Martin if he really fighting Shakur tomorrow. Well, let me know. You think Clarissa Shields can beat Shadeja Green? I don't know. That's a great fight. Shadeja Green is tough, big, and she could punch. Placement or power, which one is better? I like both. But if you got good placement, you know what I mean? It'll look like you got power if you got good placement. He was born in Mississippi, my bad. If Shakur meets Boots at 147, who wins? I think Shakur too little for Boots. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. That would be a great fight, though. I think the disrespect from certain fan bases to Keith let Shields get ahead of herself. Yeah. But then again, you never know who cooked this type shit up, though. You be like, where this shit come? Gee, why you in the dark, bro? What you mean why I'm in the dark? What you mean why I'm in the dark? I got the lights on. David Frazier was popping. Joe Frazier or Hopkins. Best boxer out of Philly. I don't know. Because there once was a guy. There once was a guy named Georgie Benton, right? And there once was a guy named Benny Briscoe. Look him up. Ezra Charles. Shell was tough placement. It connects and lands more. Flush with power. Placement turns into power. Don't it? That's why I say I like the placement. I like both. Tiger Island, David Morrell versus Munguia or Berlinga. David Morrell beat both of them. That's what I think. Costa Zoo versus Subriel Matias. Who you got? Costa Zoo, Subriel Matias. I don't know. That would be different. I can hear your voice, but can't see you. I think something wrong with your phone. I ain't in the dark. Anybody else see me in the dark? Or anybody else screen dark? Spence already start back training. He better be. Briscoe was a beast, one of the most respected middleweights, for sure. We can see you. What about Atif Overton? Any good? Atif can fight. Big kid, too. Yeah, they said they could see me. Oh, they say he trolling? Oh, that trolling shit be... I don't be knowing, bro. Okay, it's working now. My bad, bro. I don't know. Maybe you had the screen turned around or some shit. They said I'm good. Africa going to take over the 140 division. It's possible. He got the ability to do it. He got the ability to do it for sure. I like Africa. Do you think Andy Cruz and Keyshawn going to lock up before outgrow 135? I think so. I think they will. Andy Cruz, it's crazy though, because Andy Cruz look like he could make 130. This joint smoking. Fuck. Boxing needs to put a muzzle on Clarissa talking about fighting. Nah, I wouldn't say a muzzle. That's kind of tough. That still is the quote. Don't get crazy. GH, you need to put your logo in the background. Let's get you to 100K subs. And let's get my shit to 100K. They scared for my shit to get to 100K. My shit get to 100K, they gonna be like, uh-oh. You familiar with Slim Jim Robinson? I heard of him, old trainer. Have you watched Shakur Little Cousin boxing? And what do you think of him? Yeah, he's sharp. Young boy can fight. I need Atif to go get some of that Eddie Hearn money like Hitchens did. Keith had 2 belts. Shields tripping. A muzzle is crazy, right? Ward versus Hagler. Ooh, that would have been a rumble. That would have been a great fight. I don't know. I think Andre Ward might have been too big for Marvin Hagler. I don't know. Marvin Hagler was like 5'9". Andre Ward like 6'2" and shit. I don't know. 6'1". Keep up the good work. You're a natural. I appreciate that. I really do. You'll be at 100K in a year. Watch. Damn, y'all think so? That means I can stop coaching and everything. If I get to 100K, I'm done with all this shit. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna sell dope over the computer. All off an iPhone. Fuck it. They gonna be like, gee, what you do? I sell dope. Nigga on the phone. Fuck is you talking about? Muzzle was just a figure of speech, meaning have her stop talking about it. I feel you, but when you say muzzle, it just fuck with my mind. That's all. You know what I mean? We on this joint getting crazy. Crazy dope on the phone. I'm trying to have the zombies out here. Fuck y'all talking about? This shit about to look like zombie land. You hear me? Ain't nobody seen T.O. at 40. Put your bags up. Upload more videos, bro, and you will get there. I be trying, bro. I be tired, bro. 100K easy. Just had to keep bringing content, Jay. Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely listening. I'm definitely taking in all opinions. You know what I'm saying? Anything y'all like about my shit, let me know. Anything you don't like about my shit, let me know. I don't give a fuck though, but let me know. It's like, no. Like a motherfucker told me stop eating. I'm like, what, nigga, I be hungry, nigga. Fuck you mean stop eating? Digital dope. I like how that sound. Hey, yo, can I take that? Hey, Collie boy, can I get that? Digital dope. I got Ward beating Hagler. I want to see Jermaine Ortiz versus Keyshawn Davis. That's a good joint. That's a rumble. If I were you, do these lives with topics and chop them up into separate videos. Ooh, he trying to have me in my editing bag. How much would you take? How much money you would take to fight Blueface? I'll fight Blueface for like 50 grand. I'll fight him for 50 grand. I'll fight Blueface. You gotta clip the fight stories and make them their own vids. That shit will go crazy. Clip the fight stories and make them their own. Okay, you talking about the editing too. You give an honest opinion about the sport. Appreciate that. Jermaine Ortiz underrated for sure. He is. He can fight. You got it, G. Digital dope, man. Make sure y'all, live is just authentic, which really makes it. I appreciate that. You just gotta keep dropping videos and going live, and the subs will up. Appreciate that. All digital dope shit. I'm about to just start a religion. Should I just start a religion too, or is that too much? Cut it out, G. If they throw you a 10 right now to fight Blueface, you taking it. I really have fucked Blueface up for free, but the thing is, I understand the business part, and I understand how that thing could generate, and I see all the attention Blueface get. Y'all not about to get me in a ring for 10 grand. Y'all not about to get me in a ring for 10 grand. 50 grand is proper. Like 50 grand is, oh, all right, I'm coming. Need a background, G. Had to bring professional look, but keep it to your liking. All right, I got you. Get my background popping. Call it religion or holy chin. That's what I'm saying. Niggas is with me already. At least 30 grand. Not Blueface. His legs don't look that strong. A religion, bro, you reaching, fam. Damn, why I'm reaching? He should give you 250K. Boxing religion on the way. Fuck it, we gonna get this religion shit popping, bro. You always down to rumble though, for sure. GH just a nice background and a dope intro. You're a natural on this, bro. Please. Plus you're not biased, so you good. All right, I got you. You gonna have Krishan running the ring trying to fight you after you knock out. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not playing with nobody, bro, with no Blueface, bro. Beat the shit out Blueface. You ever watch Nate Jones back in Nate Jones could rumble? I like Nate Jones. Anyone know heavyweight who lost to Michael Coffey out of Philly? Oh yeah, Darmani Rock. No religion. Bring one of your fighters on the live. Will knock out Blueface in 2 rounds. I like that. I think 2 rounds too. Blueface too skinny for you. I definitely rumble Blueface though. But they definitely gotta pay me. I'm not coming out for no 10 grand. Fuck out of here. For the 50, I'm coming outside for the 50. Interview upcoming fighters once in the blue. We need to see faces of the future before they go pro. All right, I got you on that too. Whack 100 going to get in the ring. I'll beat his ass too. Lee Ford make you a custom intro. Lee Ford, I like Lee Ford too. He just got tagged up in a little situation though. I wouldn't be able to bother him right now. Would you fight Bosco? Punch on Bosco. Bring Boots in live one day. Holy Chin. My man said Holy Chin. I like that. Blueface gonna push the pace. I need that. Go ahead. Go ahead and push it. You gotta make it LLC. I got one. Religion, the oldest hustle in the world. Blueface footwork will get him in trouble quick. Absolutely. G versus Bosco, easy cheese. You already know I'm punching the tattoos off his face. You crazy? He gonna look like a kid when I'm done with him. Ward versus Boobo. That'd be a good joint too. That would have been a good joint. That would have been a lot more strategic. Do you use the Philly shell? I do. Me myself, I do. Are you gonna rumble for free? The only time I rumble for free when somebody be getting out of line and some shit just happened. But I don't be rumbling for free. Crip Mac. I'll make you that bread. Crip Mac funny as shit. I can't fight Crip Mac. I like Crip Mac. I like Crip Mac a lot. He funny as shit. He one of the funniest motherfuckers in the world. Blues jab surprised me low-key. No, he got a long, fast jab though. Pause, but that joint's fast and goofy. We on the live get it poppin'. What's up with y'all? Bosco is hilarious. Boy, you hit hard. You crushed old boy. Everybody boxing now. He is funny. His versus Crip Mac would be the bag though. I can't fight Crip Mac though, cause I'm a Crip, low key. I'm a Crip. I don't like talking about it. I'm a Crip. I've been a Crip since Snoop Dogg in '92. So when Snoop came out and I saw Crippin', I just became a Crip. Like, you know what I mean? I jumped myself in. That's how crazy I am. I jumped myself in. You might gotta see Nate Robinson. I don't want to do that to Nate Robinson. You know what I mean? So Crip Mac, fighting Crip Mac, I really don't want to fight Crip Mac because Crip Mac is my man. He funny as shit. You know what I'm saying? Do the sea walk. What? You gotta pay for that. Even though Blueface a Crip too, I fight Blueface. But I like Crip Mac. He funny as shit. I can't rumble Crip Mac. Sea walk for the rumble. You say he jumped himself in. All the way from the fucking you hear me? I fuck with the Bay Area. Just don't run into no Africans in the parking structures. Classic story. I don't be playing with these African dudes, bro. Philly ain't got no Crips. What you mean Philly ain't got no Crip? Nigga, I'm a Crip. Nigga, what you talking about? Greg, you wearing your YouTube name on your shirt. No, I got one of my shirts on though, mixed with the neighborhood Olympian. OG, you 5'5". Crap, you 5 me? 55. Yo, that's the funniest motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you, bro. He funny, bro. His stories be funny. Bro, you're a YouTuber now. You got to get in these celebrity fights. Charleston White fight. Charleston White too small. I wouldn't punch on Charleston White. Charleston White too little. That's like a bully situation. I ain't no bully. I like good fights. I like good rumbles. Give me a good rumble. That's another reason I said I'll fight Blueface, because that'd be a good rumble. Blueface would be a good rumble, bro. Because he tall and he goofy. So you neighborhood Crip, not a gangster Crip. I'm all that shit, bro. Fuck. On Hustlers, DH for sure. Whack 100. Whack 100 be talking too much. Why did Jerry Anderson come into the ring as Batman? I don't know. He always got a scheme, though. Your shirt says your chin and touch it. Him and touch it. Your chin box and what? Rumble with Southpaw. I pay to see it. Who's Southpaw TV? RN, what's popping? You'll punch hole in Charleston. Would you fight Jake Paul? Yes, I will fight Jake Paul. Jake Paul's a bitch, though. He don't really want to fight nobody that's really going to go after him for real. Charles Cowell versus Xander Zayas. That's what I'm talking about. A fight like that. Wack is a chatty patty. Who should Jerry Anderson fight next? I think Jerry Anderson and Effie Ajagba should get it popping. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I think that'd be a good-ass fight for both of them. Blueface would get hurt mentally and physically. I think Blueface girl can rumble better than him. She can rumble, bro. She shorty vicious. He knocking Effie out. You might hurt Southpaw TV. Who is that? Who's Southpaw TV? I gotta check him out. Jake Paul versus Greg Haggard. That would be a mean rumble. That's what I'm saying. That's a good joint because Jake Paul really in the gym. Big dude. That'd be a good fight. I need 250 for that. Would you fight a UFC fighter? Yeah, I'll fight a UFC for that paper. We getting it in, bro. Holy ching, crap! You already know. Anderson made me worry about him a little bit after the Roy Jones interview. Shaking my head. Oh, all right. That's why Paul didn't run it back with Fury, right? You need to promote your merchandise on your lives. Show it or have it in the background. I got one of the shirts on. Your chin, my hands, getting it popping. I got y'all though. 250, that's too much. What you mean? To fight Jake Paul? Jake Paul got 20 million followers on YouTube. Are you crazy? Dante Benjamin versus Better BF. Dante Benjamin, didn't he just turn pro or some shit? Blueface girl got go for sure. For sure she do. She can rumble, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Shorty tough. She pregnant right now, but after the baby, you know it's on. Ernie Shavers is a killer, bro. Can't play with. I met Ernie Shavers in Las Vegas, bro. Biggest hands I think I seen, bro. Old head had stone hand, like really like stones. Southpaw's a troll boxing channel. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I really don't be fucking with a lot of these channels. I check a few of them out, but I don't really be fucking with these channels. You should get at least a ticket. That'd be nice. And you got New Orleans in here. Let's get it. And you got to be real. Like a press conference and all that, the build up would be crazy. Five me. You feel me? Southpaw was right at Bill Haney. Greg, I was saying your shirt, your chin, my hand, so called your channel, touch your chin. Southpaw TV is It's a boxing YouTube /Clown Goofy. Cobbs versus Conor Benn. Southpaw wanted to fight. Rolly Coach. I mean, you know, I don't hook it up, man. All y'all gotta do is hook it up. As long as you walk down Jake Paul, you should be able to get him out of there. The late rounds, you'll make at least 250 for sure. Since Jake is a huge following, just gotta get in top shape for sure. What happens to Danny Garcia versus Lara? I do not know. Would you fight Better BF on the streets for 300,000? 300,000? Definitely a fight him outside. Cause if we fight outside, that means I could kick and all that shit. So Better BF outside for 300, yeah. Southpaw TV was a Golden Gloves from what he say though. Shit, I fought in the gloves too. I don't give a fuck about that. We ain't worried about them other channels. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, my man said. Man, stop playing. I I think Danny and Bud fuck around fight next. G, what if they say you gotta let Jake Paul TKO you for 300? No, I ain't letting nobody TKO me. I ain't doing that. We gonna have to rumble. If he gonna get me, he gotta get me. He gotta really get me. Like I ain't letting him do it. Would you fight Better BF in the ring for 400,000? Yeah, you fucking real. I'll fight Better BF. And I get strong as shit. Rick Ross too little. You need to go live in the gym and ask everybody the predictions, upcoming fights. I got y'all. Jared said he doesn't see an Effie fight no time soon. Oh yeah, maybe not. Maybe because they homies. I don't know. That'd be a good fight though. Villa quit boxing and opened up a halal truck on Broad and Erie. I heard about that. Danny versus Bud would be good. Would you get KO'd in the ring on live for Tia? No, we ain't playing that. You ever ran up the steps like Rocky? I ran up the steps, but not like Rocky. That was ass. I'm getting tired, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, man. I appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the subscribes. I appreciate the shares. I appreciate the donations. Listen, if you want the latest GHB merch, I mean, go into my description, hit the link in my description for the latest GHB merch. If you want to donate to the channel, you know what I mean, I got my Cash App in the description. So I appreciate you all. It's getting late. You seen that Foreman movie? Not yet. I'm gonna check it out. But I'm gonna definitely tap in tomorrow. I appreciate y'all, man. Get with me. Thank y'all for coming through on a late night. You know what I mean? I fuck with y'all. Get with me. Greg Hackett 86 on Instagram. Greg Hackett 215 on Twitter, aka X, or X, aka Twitter. Greg Hackett on Facebook. I fucks with y'all. Thank you. GHB TV. Get with me.